Okay.
Okay, the pump is in the off position.
Okay.
It's in filter.
Okay.
All right, now this is first initial startup. Okay, when it gets full of water, roll your backwash hose out.
Okay.
Pump must be off every time you turn this head, every time you turn this position. Roll the hose out, pump's off, bring it around here to backwash, turn it on. You're gonna run water out your backwash line.
Okay.
Let it run for about a minute.
Okay.
It's gonna blow out a little bit of sand, might be just a handful, but you don't want it going in the pool. Let it run for about a minute, cut it off, bring the thing around here to rinse, turn it back on, count to 8. That's settling the sand back down. After you count to 8, cut the pump off, bring it around here to filter and turn it on. Now you're filtering, you're coming in, going through your sand. Your oxygen thing, you'll have to talk to them about. I know nothing about it, okay? So, but you're filtering. Now then, when you go to filter, you're gonna come around here and you're gonna look at your pressure gauge, and wherever that needle goes to, it might go up to about 13 pounds, 12 pounds, turn that arrow. See how that turns? Mm-hmm. Turn that arrow to that needle. And then, next time you backwash, is if it builds up pressure to where it says clean filter, then you know the tank's dirty. What you do then is you cut the pump off, roll your hose out, go around here to backwash, turn it on. Now you watch the end of the hose. The water's gonna come out clean to start out with, then it's gonna come out dirty. When it comes back clean, then you know the tank's clean. Cut the pump off, come back around here to rinse, count to 8, cut it off, bring it around here to filter. You're back filtering, your pressure gauge is gonna drop back down to where it started out at, and you're ready to go.
Okay.
That's the whole thing of running this pump, just those 3 things. Now then, recirculate is if you had another return on the other side and you needed to prime that line, you put it in recirculate, turn it on, and it would come through the head, not through the sand. Waste is if you get a bunch of rain and this pool fills up with water and you don't want it that high, roll your backwash line out, turn the pump off, bring it to waste, turn it on, and it's just gonna bring it in and shoot it out. Then you have to watch your water level. But here's my theory, here's Will's theory. If you're gonna be in it in the next couple of days, leave it, because you're gonna splash it out. There's no need in draining it, splashing it, and have to fill it back up.
Gotcha.
Okay? Closed is if you had to work on like that head down there, that's a hair lint pot down there.
Okay.
What you do is always cut the pump off when you put it in closed, put it in closed, and then you get somebody to put their hand underneath this basket. There's a hole in here where this hose ties in at.
Okay.
Get somebody to put their hand in or buy you an 1.5-inch plug. Just plug it up. And then you can come around here and turn this head right here.
You see this right here, this lid, it's counterclockwise.
Pull it off, it's just got a basket.
Basket, and just clean it out. Now, it's easier coming off right now, but after it's been running and pressurized, it might not come off that easy. So what you gotta do is get you like a screwdriver to stick through, you know, like that, so you can use it as leverage
Right.
to take and break it loose and all.
But that's a finer basket than what you've got up here. If something gets through here like pine straw, little flowers off trees,
Women's hair,
you might not have to worry about it until leaves start falling. You know, that's really about the only time. But if you backwash it and you still don't have no pressure, check that. Okay, now then, and put this back in filter, because that's what we're gonna start it off on. Now then, when you vacuum this pool, they'll tell you all this too when you go get your stuff, because we don't bring all that out.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's out there. I'm sorry. Everything's up there. What you do is you take the vacuum head, put it on the pole, put one end of the vacuum hose on the vacuum head, put it all in the pool, keep one end of the hose in your hand. This pump's running in filter. Okay? Take that vacuum hose and you stick it in front of this light. On this side here, this is where the water's blowing out, it's right here.
Okay.
Put it in front of that light. What you're doing is filling that hose with water. Okay? Bring it over here. You can do this ahead of time. Take this off. What you can do is bring it over here. This piece here, cover goes in there. Bring your hose over. It goes right down on top of that. That draws the suction down to the bottom of your vacuum head. Take your vacuum head and move it nice on the outside of the pool, nice and easy. Because let's say you got a bunch of dirt in there and you go like this right here. After you get done vacuuming, 20 minutes later, it's all going to settle right back down. And the one thing about it being bold, a lot of your dirt's going to end up right there in the middle. So, but when you get done vacuuming, cut your pump off, pull all your gear out, pull this out, empty your little basket, turn your pump back on filter, and if it's built up pressure, then you backwash.